Hey everybody, this is Darth Boy. So, I've been doing a little reorganizing. Unfortunately, there's a draft. Of course, there's always a draft when it's this cold. I put all my Godzilla films together, which I've been thinking about doing for a couple of years. If you're wondering what really motivated this big shift in the collection, and I might even put the Gamera movies up here and kind of make this more of a this section a semi-kaiju shelf. So what really motivated this big shift was I pretty much put almost all of my DC movies together. Now, I don't think this is going to be the permanent way this is organized, because some of these are standalone, some of these are part of the DC animated universe. I think it's different. I think you would call that the Timverse, what I'm thinking of, and you would call the 2013 to 2020 line of DC films, the DC animated universe. So we've got some stuff that's part of that, like Justice League vs. Teen Titans is part of that. Justice League Apocalypse, Wonder Woman Bloodlines, The Death of Superman, The Reign of the Supermen. I think somewhere there's some Justice League War, I think, is part of that, and Batman Hush is part of that. And I think the rest are just standalones here. I do have some DVDs of these, obviously, but since they wouldn't fit here, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. So then I just put some stuff here that I'd wanted to do since I got it. Recently I got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Tenet, and with that I have a little Nolan section that goes from Memento to Tenet. Why don't I have the Dark Knight films here? Because I like to have the Dark Knight film with my superhero collection. And then I put the Friday the 13th films together. And then I took the steel thing, which I think is better for display, honestly, that I got signed by a real astronaut back in almost 10 years ago. In November, it will have been 10 years since I got that signed. So that's pretty cool. Pretty based. I don't know if that was cheesy or not, nor do I care. And then next, I think I'm going to organize my M. Night Shyamalan movies, because sometimes I got the director shelves. I pretty much got one for Hitchcock, although I've got some Hitchcock films scattered, I think 2. The only issue I'm having is the Kong films, because the new Kong film is part of the Legendary Cinematic Universe, and you got King Kong vs. Godzilla, which is both a King Kong film and a Godzilla film. But it's been in the Kong section for years, so I think I'm just going to keep it there. I think next what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some box sets around. I think I'm going to move the Mission Impossible stuff to another shelf. And then I'm going to put the Star Trek TV series Blu-ray together. Kind of like what I did with the Star Wars stuff. The only stuff that's really not together are some of the DVDs, and even that I might switch around a little bit. I don't really know how I'm going to do it, but I might do it more frequently, because I like the way these collections look. I think they look pretty awesome. Next, I gotta take those Bond films, those Bond box sets, and put them down here. I think some of those films that are Blu-ray I can just move around and play with. I'm thinking about doing it right now. What motivated me to do this, as I said, because I did that. And that was a process, because I was looking all over my collection, going, where's a DC animated film? What's a DC film? And then I just put it there. I was tempted to do it with some of my Marvel stuff, but, and that is the Marvel collection. I mean, these DVDs, a lot of history. This, I think I still have the DVD of this. I don't think. Okay, this has DTS on it. And then I have this, which is pretty good. And then I have this, which I got at a convenience store several years ago. I think mainly because this has the uncut version of Daredevil, and I think I got that in 2017. Probably go back to my Blu-ray and DVD updates and see that. It's kind of fun seeing your collection come together. Why? I think I'm really tempted to just put the DC stuff together, because as much as I love this, like having the DC films go into the MCU, as you can tell, this is becoming a bit of an annoyance. Not a super annoyance, just a minor annoyance. And when I get Black Widow, which is probably going to go here unless I do another slight shift, where I move these, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. Yes, I know Joker is not part of the DCEU. Don't give me crap for that. I know Joker is not part of the DCEU. There was a part of me tempted to put Joker with the Batman stuff, but then I was like, you know, it's a new DC film. I guess I'll just put it there. And then, speaking of which, when the new Batman film comes out, basically this is the annoyance of movie collecting. And I just realized there is space here. Ooh. Time to put the movie somewhere. I'm going to put a random movie here now. Just give me a minute. I had a brainstorm. Or I just had a brain thought or something. I had a thought, and I don't know what I was going to do with that thought. I think I'm gonna just take let's do a recording Brothers and put it up here. I'm trying to think where that would fit really. Where would that fit? You know what, I'll just put it with Brothers is pretty intense though. I will put it here. It's just a warm nose landscape. You know what? Tom McGuire film. It's going with Seabiscuit. There we go. And if you're wondering what's cool about this thing with Seabiscuit, I have the HD DVD here. I put that in there because Seabiscuit came with the HD DVD. I have no idea if the HD DVD still works, to be honest, but I put it in this because I didn't have a red 2-disc Blu-ray size case. I was going to call it a Blu-ray case, but it's more of a Blu-ray size case. So the next big reorganization is all this shit, this big ass stack of games. And I gotta charge the battery on here, because I really need to. And actually, the more I think about it, because I got some of these shoot 'em up films, like these kind of generic action thrillers. Okay, I just had an idea. I'm gonna I think I'll just do it while I'm recording it. I'm gonna take these. I'll take these. Thought all these had slipcovers. Oh, shout out to my friend James. If you're watching this, thanks for the third Gamera set, because these are the best Gamera films, hands down. So I just need a third film to put. I think I'll just put let's go with Eagle Eye. You know, I wanted to see this when it came out. I bought it in 2014. I never watched it. And you're probably wondering, why do I have some James Rolfe stuff with the, some classic horror? Well, if you're a James Rolfe fan, then beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. Next, we just put this with this. That creates some decent room. Don't really know how I feel about this, because these became a lot more mixed than they were before, but I have a few pure Blu-ray shelves already, so this isn't that big a deal for me. So I think that's going to be the reorganization of 2021. So live long and prosper and have a good day.